Hi, you guys.
Let's be quiet. Hi. It's me, the little one.
Hi. I know I haven't been on here doing vlogs in a really long time. I started this a while ago, this video, but I had to delete that part because somebody called me and it cut it off. And y'all know I don't do no editing, so I'm back at it again. But I'm on here because I wanted to run something by you guys. Even though I know y'all don't comment and really like give me none of y'all opinions or input no matter how much I ask, it kind of does help me. Oops. It kind of does help me when I talk it out with you guys for some reason. So anyways, I haven't really spoken much about my relationship with my father. I've put a couple of videos where the DNA was asked and I was going through things and I couldn't do it, and at that point I was really, suicidal, and I couldn't do it when they wanted me to do it. But so the point is, I was being asked for a DNA test because apparently my father doesn't believe that he's my father. But I wasn't being asked for a DNA test
He's
from.
the best father in the world.
No, he's not.
Okay. Okay.
That's why you shouldn't be in my conversation. Because my conversation doesn't have anything to do with you. We don't have a relationship. We do not speak. We do not see each other. From my understanding, he tells everybody that I'm not his daughter, but I carry his last name. He signed my birth certificate. So I do have two half brothers that passed away in the last 2 years, and they're older than me. So at one point I wasn't gonna do the DNA test because I wanted him to ask me for it, not his wife, not my cousin, not anybody else coming to me talking about, oh, you should do a DNA test, to see if you're his daughter. I don't have to prove, in my opinion, I don't need to prove anything to anyone because I'm not the one that slept with him and created me. So I'm not the one that has to prove anything. But I do feel like, as a man, if he felt that I was not his daughter, I'd understand when you couldn't ask me under the age of 18 to get a DNA test because you would have to have my mother's approval. And obviously that was not going to fly. But when I turned 18, you could have told me your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions, and then asked me for the DNA test and see if I mind doing it. Like, not wait till I was 27, and this is the first time I'm hearing of, you don't believe that you're my father. And I'm not hearing it from you, but I'm hearing it from your wife. Like, how am I supposed to feel? I'm caught in the middle of everybody's wrath, and I didn't even ask to be a part of that wrath. So after the death of my two half brothers, which I've never met but probably once each, I think, and I don't even remember, I decided that I wanted to know for genetic purposes if my kids and I can have any complications of whatever is in the DNA test, whatever is in the genetics, like for health purposes, to know the medical history pretty much. So now I have to wait to see if it's going to happen or not. And to me, it's just stressful and it's retarded because I'm 43 years old. You know what I'm saying? This should have been done years and years ago. If you felt like I was not your child, you should have been man enough to tell me. Point blank, period. I was not there when you and my mama laid with each other. I was not there when you was cheating on your wife with my mama. I was not there for none of that. But meanwhile, I'm always getting the short end of the stick. And this is why I always feel misunderstood and not loved. How can you? Everybody that's supposed to love you, where are they? They sure are not in my corner. Oh, my leg. They sure aren't in my corner supporting me. So, what do y'all think? Like, I'm not doing it to give him answers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that boat left a long time ago. If you wanted answers when I turned 18, you could have asked. But you didn't. So, I'm not doing it for him. I'm doing it for me and my kids. Would I like to know if he's my father or not? It's a good question. Would I? He doesn't do anything for me. I barely have any memories of this man. I know what he looks like just because I know what he looks like, but I barely have any memories with this man. Like, maybe from my understanding, he was giving my mom child support through, out of the courts. But to say that he was picking me up, spending time with me, or doing things with me, no. I got like 3 memories in my memory bank of when we used to meet up at Cove Beach in the parking lot so I can see him, and he always would give us deer legs. I don't eat none of that crap, but my mom used to take it. I don't know if she would have people cook it for her or not, but whatever. I don't eat none of that because he was a hunter too, so I don't eat none of that. But I don't have any other memories. Maybe like one more memory where my mom had me cook dinner because he was coming over so they can sit down and talk about, I don't know what the heck it was. But I remember asking him for the Raiders jacket that I wanted. I don't think I got it from him. I think I actually got it from my mom, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. I just know I have very limited, I can count on one hand the amount of memories that I have with this man. And I've only asked him for 2 things my whole entire life that I can remember of not being a kid, but being as an adult. One of them, he did halfway because he didn't listen. And the other one, his wife was the one that responded, and I never got an answer. Could I use some support? Yes, I could. But my thing is it going to change the way that he sees me? Is it going to change the way that he interacts with me? And then if he's not my dad, I don't know, to be honest with you, because I've always had daddy issues because I didn't have a dad, if that makes sense. So I've always had daddy issues. So then I would have to try to reach out to the person that I don't speak to try to get answers about who my father is. Like, that's just going to be a lot more complicated and a lot more stressful on my end, because I don't think I'm ever going to get legit answers if he's not my father. So I think I'm doing a DNA test for the right reason, just to find out what my medical history would be, because I need to be cautious. I have 3 kids to raise. If I can take care of myself in every way possible to make sure that I'm here as long as I possibly can be, then I'm going to do that. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that I'm wrong for feeling the way that I feel? Like, I don't want to give him the DNA test. Originally, I didn't want to give him the DNA test until he asked me for it, because I feel like as a man, you should have them balls to be able to come to me and ask me for the DNA test. Not everybody else should keep telling me that you're stating that you're not my father and all these other things and blase, blase. Grow up, man up, however old you are now, because I don't know. Grow up, man up, and ask. But because I really want to know the medical history, that's why I'm going to go with it, and I'm looking to do it. Are they going to be receptive and open to it now? I don't know. Before, when they asked for it, they were asking for it because of not wanting to put me in the will. That's why they were asking. So that's another reason why I was going to be like, no way in hell I'm about to give you guys what y'all want. Because you signed my birth certificate, I carry your last name. Regardless, I'm entitled to something because of those 2 facts alone. So, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that I'm a little crazy for going for it? Do y'all feel like I should just do it to bring peace of mind to everybody? But I'm not questioning. I'm not questioning if this man is my father or not. If I had a picture, I would show y'all and I would put it up so y'all could see. But I'm not questioning. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. I have no right to say anything about anything because I was not there. I played no parts in any of that. I just got conceived from it. And always keep getting different stories from different people pertaining to different situations when it comes to their relationship or what really happened or why they didn't speak. Man, listen, I'm not here for none of that. Now, if he does turn out to be my father, then I would ask for help because I need help. I have to be honest. I need help. I need help as much as I'm stubborn and hard-headed and independent. I need help, whether that be through support, whether it be loving my kids, because when I first had agreed, I was gonna, agree to do the DNA test for the whole, will thing. My only stipulation was that if he did turn out to be my father, then I wanted him to be a grandfather. I wanted him to be a grandfather to my children, because my children don't know what it's like to have a grandfather. Mine passed away when I was a kid. I had the luxuries of being loved by my grandfather to death. And I know what it's like to be loved by your grandparents. My kids really don't know what it's genuinely like to be loved by your grandparents. So, and the last time he ever saw my kids was because I showed up at his doorstep. And my son was about 1.5 years old and my daughter was like 6.5. And that was the last time he ever saw them. She's 20 now. He's going to be 14 next month. That's a long time. Meanwhile, I do get messages from some people, oh, your dad's always talking about how he doesn't get to see your kids. Then I'm getting messages from other people, oh, your dad said he's not your dad. Which one is it? Like, you can't claim to be both. It doesn't work that way. Like, which one? Are you or are you not? And then if you're not, why didn't you take that up with the person that you should have taken it up with? You know what I'm saying? You should have taken it up with that person from jump. If that's how you felt, or if somebody told you something that made you feel that way, it should have been handled right then and there, and not wait till years later and put it on the child that didn't even ask to be here, that already has all this trauma and all this PTSD and all this depression and all this stress because of the way life has been for her, point blank, period. I don't know. What do y'all think? Am I being too sensitive? Am I looking at this too much? Should I just go with it and just call it a day? Like, I am receptive to it, but
It's behind the bed.
you still got to pick it up. It can't stay there.
If roaches come, they'll go in it.
Correct, so please pick it up.
Just for because these are here.
Then move it over. That's all you got to do, but.
For dogs.
Okay, can you just... So anyways, you guys, what should I do? Ouch. That's my leg. I am open and receptive, like I said, to doing it. It just brings up a lot of old hurt feelings and things like that, because I've never felt accepted. I've never felt understood. I've never felt accepted. I've never felt acknowledged. I've never felt loved unless I was with the extended family, not my immediate family. If we're talking about the immediate family, which would be my mother and my father,
There's one more thing down there.
then pick it up. There's no love. There's no love there. And that sucks. That sucks because that's your immediate family. That's your parents. You should feel loved. You should feel wanted. You should feel appreciated. You should feel blessed. But I don't. I just feel like a big disappointment, a big burden, a big problem. And I feel like my whole life has been negative because of it. But, what are your thoughts? What do you think? Like, it's just stressful because I'm too old for this. I'm way too old for this. But, alright, I'm way too old for this, but It's life. I just wanted to process that with you guys, and I guess get some advice. How would you guys deal with this? Like, how would you approach it? Like, I don't even know why I asked, because I know you guys are not really going to comment. I wish y'all would. I would love some interaction. It would be so amazing. It would make me feel less alone if I had interaction. But I continue to post videos and I continue to show up because I never know who I am helping. So I'm not trying to be selfish and just think about me and me only. I am thinking about whoever else uses my content to get support and get through their toughest times. But what would y'all do? Like, how would you feel? How would you process this? Give me your thoughts down below. Let me know. And please do a like. Please, can you hit that thumb? Can you just hit that like button? The moment you start watching it, please hit that like button. Don't forget. It helps with the algorithm. It helps to push my content out there even more. And I would greatly appreciate the support. It would mean the world to me. I hope you guys are doing good. Honestly, let me just check in with you guys real quick. How are you guys doing mentally? How's everything going? How are you holding up? How's your stress level? Are you overwhelmed? Are you done Christmas shopping if you're celebrating it? If you're not, what are you going to do instead? Do you find yourself sad or depressed? Do you find yourself alone? If you do, book a free call with me. I'm not pushing my services onto you. I just don't want anyone to feel like they don't have anyone in their corner, because I know what that feels like. And you may just need someone to give you a listening ear. I got that. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely do that for you. Now, to all the parents out there, if you guys need some support, accountability, time management, behavior, whatever the case may be, book a free call with me. Let's see how we can get you guys on the right track and on the right path, okay? That's what I'm here for, to provide all the support that I can. And I love doing what I do. I really do. It just brings genuine joy to me. All right, you guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday in case I don't come back before Christmas. And just enjoy it. Make those memories. Don't worry about what you did or didn't get or how it went. Make those memories. Build those memories. Create those bonds. Strengthen those bonds. Like, just enjoy the time you have with your loved ones, okay? Because tomorrow ain't promised to anyone. So let's make yesterday jealous, all right? Love y'all.